City Escape is one of the most iconic Sonic levels of all time. Like, yeah, it is the opening level to one of the greatest video games ever made, but what does the level specifically do to deserve being so iconic? Let's find out. The level starts with an iconic cutscene, which you know is off to a good start because the first word spoken is Sigma. It starts with Sonic as a prisoner in a government helicopter, which builds intrigue as we wonder why Sonic is in this situation. He's a hero after all. But before we can dwell on that for long, Sonic breaks out of the helicopter with a cool ska version of his theme song playing. Then we get to see his cool attitude with this iconic line.
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
And as if the scene wasn't already cool enough, he starts aura farming. He breaks a piece of metal off of the helicopter to use as a snowboard and then jumps off said helicopter into the city. While this cutscene is still just as cool today as it was in 2001, it becomes even cooler when you see how much more dynamic the posing and camera work is than the previous Sonic adventure. And also, speaking of the cutscenes, when I was recording this on Xbox One, most of the cutscenes were in full screen, but there's some cutscenes that are in 4:3 for some reason. I just thought that was kind of funny. But now we're on to the level itself. And another quick side note, Sonic Adventure 2 definitely has the coolest level title screens. That sound is so peak. And speaking of peak sounds, while this level is a peak gaming experience for a lot of reasons I'm about to get into, having such an amazing song definitely helps with its iconic status. We start off the level by snowboarding down the streets, which aside from being really cool, the snowboard also works as a set of training wheels, helping you get used to how Sonic builds momentum since it is the first level after all. You'll notice these subtle pseudo-tutorials being a recurring theme throughout the level, like this ramp teaching you that timing is key for getting speed and points. Another ramp here teaches you that you need to maintain your momentum if you want to get the best rewards. We're then launched off the snowboard where we finally gain full control of Sonic, where we get the chance to try out Sonic's brand new grind ability. Also, if these pseudo-tutorials aren't clear enough, you can always just talk to Amichow for a real hint. Then the first enemy of the level suddenly appears to test your reaction time, and give you the opportunity to try out Sonic's homing attack. Then you come across a curved wall which once again shows you the benefits of maintaining Sonic's speed. Then these boxes block your way which forces you to try out Sonic's brand new somersault attack. Then you're given a more direct showcase of the grind rails where you learn that you can jump between them. Then this next curved wall shows you just how much faster taking the upper path is in these levels, and gives you the opportunity to see how using the homing attack can help you reach greater distances. Next, you're running down the street similar to the snowboard area. Then you're given the ultimate ramp challenge as you gotta do 2 back to back. The first one gives you an electric shield so you can get the rings from the second one. Then when we reach this staircase, there's an enemy on both sides, where you learn how to turn around in midair to continue your homing attack chain. And another quick side note, I love all the billboards and signs in the level. It really adds a lot of personality to the area. Then there's another ramp to see how well you can keep your momentum. Then there's this little open spot to give you a bit of a breather before the next area. I don't know why, but there's something about that little spot that feels really nice to me. Then there's another grind rail around these curved stairs, which makes you learn how to keep your balance to maintain your speed. Then there's another curved wall, but with no boost pad to help you this time. You have to maintain your speed on the rail to get up there, where there's a golden beetle worth 1,000 points for destroying. You gotta act quickly before it gets away though. Then we're in a park area with many different routes to take. This little area feels really cozy to me. Testing your skills on the ramp again is the fastest way to get through here. Then we get the first loop-de-loop of the game, and it gives you this awesome set piece of running down this building while you prepare yourself for the next area, which sends you directly to this horizontal bar which tests your timing to get to the best route.
Shadow, try grabbing onto that horizontal bar.
The upper path gives you your first invincibility power-up, and the biggest homing attack chain of the level. Another enemy drops in similar to the beginning of the level to test your reaction time. Then you're given the hardest grind challenge yet, combining jumping between rails and managing the curves, at the end of which you're given another chance with a horizontal bar. Then you'll see a blocked doorway. The last time a doorway was blocked, you had to use the somersault to get through, so this is subtly teaching you that you can use the somersault to go under small gaps. Then, all of a sudden, giant truck jump scare! You gotta maintain your speed as it chases you or else it'll hit you. Ouch. Also, there's ramps here, but I've never been able to get a successful trick off on them. Once you escape it, you land at the end of the level where the next boss is about to take place.
Yes!
No, we're not done talking about City Escape yet, but before we get back to City Escape, let's briefly talk about the boss. We're given another show of Sonic's cool attitude.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on!
I absolutely love the boss intro here with all the information in the bottom right. It's so cool, more Sonic bosses should totally do this. The boss itself isn't too crazy, but you can put some of City Escape's lessons to the test by getting a higher vantage point to hit the boss faster. Then once that's dealt with...
For just one hedgehog! Hey guys, take
There's another iconic cutscene. The first cutscene started off lighter with it being daytime and having Sonic's theme in it, but this cutscene has more of an intense feel. It's nighttime and there's the sound of police sirens, before we get to hear the musical masterpiece of Shadow's theme as he says his first of many iconic lines.
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
Then Sonic puts the pieces together. Yeah, Sonic puts it all together to finally let the audience know why the government's after him.
Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you.
Shadow's portrayed as being above Sonic to give him this dark and imposing aura. We're then given the showcase of Shadow's brand new flashy ability, Chaos Control. This cutscene's another great show of the movements and posing being dynamic and cool. Shadow leaves with Chaos Control and leaves us with another question.
What is that?
And we gotta play the rest of the game to find out the answer to that. The cutscene ends with Sonic being recaptured by the military, and he gives one last quip to show that he still has his attitude even when things look rough for him. Side note, I really like the spotlights on the Beatles here. It makes it look more cinematic. Now remember how I said we weren't done with City Escape? Well, throughout Sonic Adventure 2 you can collect upgrades for Sonic, and you can replay the level with those upgrades. You can use the Flame Ring to open up new paths. Same goes for the Lightspeed Dash. Though what might be my favorite thing here is, if you have the Bounce Bracelet and the Flame Ring, you can destroy these metal boxes and enter this secret room, where you'll find what is easily Sonic's silliest power-up, the Magic Gloves. You may have noticed in other levels that you can pick things up. Well, now you can pick enemies up, trap them in a ball, and throw them. It's so silly and not even that useful, but I love it. Also, having the Magic Gloves on just makes the Bounce Bracelet look more complete, you know? So, between showing you the ropes in a non-intrusive way, having epic cutscenes that are part of one of the greatest stories ever told, having awesome music and memorable set pieces, having great replay value, and just overall being a super fun level, it's no wonder why it's so iconic. This level is awesome! But what's your favorite Sonic Adventure 2 level? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next epic video, and I'll see you all next time.
Follow me, set me